Alright. Let's try it one more time. Trying it one more time. We are back live again. We changed the encoder settings. We're gonna see if it's making a difference. It appears so. We're gonna start with a Zendikar Rising. Fingers are greasy. And I need a drink. A Red Bull in the middle of the night. Let me make sure I put the rare in the back. It's bedtime. I want a drink, but I'm not gonna drink one. Please join us every night if you want to see us open magic product every single day. If you like what you're seeing, like the video. Zoff consumption. Playable spell, and it's a pathway. The other side is a land that enters tapped. Roiling Regrowth for 3 mana. Also playable. Skyclave Geoped. Prowess is a fun ability to trigger, but +2/+2 for landfall is also not equally as powerful, but pretty good. Shell Shield. A kicker spell. Blood Price. I wouldn't play this spell. It doesn't trigger any draw. Ooh, baby, feed the swarm. Destroy target creature enchantment an opponent controls. You lose life equal to that permanent's converted mana cost. One of the only black spells that can destroy enchantments. Playable in every black deck. Any deck that does not run green, set that aside for later. Thor's Celebrant. Bull draws Mucklord. Adventure awaits. Cliffhaven Cell Sword. A creature with no abilities. I swing a sword. It's a simple life. A lot of adventurers just see me as some cheap muscle. But if my steel lets them return home with their lives and limbs intact, then I've done my job. Flavor text. Deliberate for 2 mana. It's an instant, playable. I can't see all that the future holds, but I can keep us one step ahead of death. Write 2 and draw a card. Shepherd of Heroes for 5 mana. Playable. Inordinate Rage. Thank you for the likes. If you oh, that's you. We're getting to our rares. If you like what you see, please join us every night as we open Magic the Gathering product. And our rare is gonna be Aura, the Skyclave Hierophant for 4 mana. 2 and Orzhov, he's a 3/3 with lifelink, and whenever Aura, Skyclave Hierophant, or another cleric you control dies, return target cleric card with lesser converted mana cost from your graveyard to the battlefield. Playable in the Esper Commander deck that I'm gonna create soon. The next pack we have is gonna be Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me set these aside in the trash bin. Grab a sippy from my princess cup. Water is refreshing. Put the rare in the back. Sokka's Haiku for 4 mana. I'm not going to read every single card as I've done in the past, but I will go ahead and read this poem. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then mill 3 cards. Untap target land. That's a haiku. Combustion technique for 2 mana. Aang, the Last Airbender. Remember, if you like watching us open packs every single night, please like the video and subscribe. And let us know in the chat what you want to see us open next. More than willing. Put in some orders and be financially irresponsible. Zuko's Conviction. Baker. Zuko's Exile. I'm gonna go ahead and read the flavor text on this one. As punishment for his disobedience, Zuko was banished and sent to capture the Avatar. Only then could he return home with his honor. First time flyer for 2 mana. Compassionate Healer for 2 mana. There's some tomfoolery you can pull off with this bad boy if you can figure out how to tap it and untap it. Alice Inspector. Kyoshi Battlefan. Earthbending Lesson for 4 mana. Turn 4 lands. Oh, turn 1 land into a 4/4. Rough Rhino Cavalry. And we're getting to the rare. We have our token, our land, our Rakdos land. Our foil is going to be Wall-Top Sentries. It's for 3 mana. It's a 2/3 human soldier ally with reach, death touch, and when this creature dies, if there is a lesson card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. And our rare is the Last Agni Kai. For 2 mana, target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. If the creature an opponent controls is dealt excess damage this way, add that much mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. So a target creature you control fights another creature an opponent controls, and if the creature the opponent controls is dealt excess damage this way, add that much red mana mountains. Until end of turn, you don't lose unspent mana as steps and phases end. So this one goes good in that card. It's an older card. It's Jund. It's green, red, and black, and it's a 7 something. Whenever it does excess damage to a creature, you get to destroy a non-creature permanent. This one's great. It almost does the same thing, except if it does excess damage, you get to add red mana. We got one more pack to open for today. Please let us know in the comments what you want to see us open. We have plenty of Secret Lairs stashed away and sealed. We have plenty of Commander bundles stashed and sealed. And if you see a card on the table that you like, let us know. We'll ship it out for 50 cents. This pack is gonna be for Dang's mom. We're gonna close this one out, and I like the sound of my own voice. So thank you for swinging by and liking the video. As soon as I'm done with this pack, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Any questions or comments, please ask, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Pelaka Predation. For 3 mana, target opponent reveals their hand and you choose a card from it with converted mana cost 3 or greater. That player discards that card, and the other side is a land that taps for black and enters tapped. Relic Amulet. For 2 mana, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery or wizard spell, put a charge counter on Relic Amulet. For 2 mana and tapping, to activate this ability, remove all charge counters from Relic Amulet. It deals that much damage to target creature. Ooh, we have a, not a showcase, altered art, Bushfire Elemental, Gruul colors for red and green. It's a 1/1 elemental with haste, and Brushfire Elemental can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and it also has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Brushfire Elemental gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I need this for my elemental deck when Lorwyn Eclipse comes out. I'm probably gonna buy some more Lorwyn Eclipse product. Yeah, I pre-ordered everything. Everything's coming in I told you I have an order coming in January. Draina's Silencer. For 6 mana, it's a 3/2. When Draina's Silencer enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures in your party. And this one's also playable in the deck that I want to make. Spare Supplies. For 2 mana, it enters the battlefield tapped, and whenever it enters the battlefield, draw a card. For 2 mana, you can tap him and activate it. And you have to sacrifice it to draw a card. Highborn Vampire. For 4 mana, no abilities. It's a 4/3 vampire warrior. We're gonna go ahead and read the flavor text on this bad boy. With the Blood Chiefs annihilated in the fight between the free and enthralled, the swamps around Malakir are full of dangerous young vampires eager to make their marks. So it's a free world out there for somebody to not climb the ranks, but claim the ranks. Gnarled Colony. For 2 mana, it's a 2/2 beast with kicker 3. If he was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1 counters on it. Each creature you control with a +1 counter on it has trample. That's a good card. Playable. Dauntless Unity. For 2 mana and kicker 2. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, those creatures get +2/+1 until end of turn instead. I wouldn't say it's playable, but it is a good last line of defense if you're trying to kill something as a surprise. Scavenge Blade. For 2 mana, Whenever it enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature you control. An equipped creature gets +2/+0. And the normal equip cost is 3. Shepherd of Heroes for 5 mana. It's a 3/4 angel cleric with flying, and when Shepherd of Heroes enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature in your party. Same one we opened from the last pack. Teeter Peak Ambusher for 2 mana. He's a 1/3 goblin warrior with, you can pay 2 and a red to get +2/+0 until end of turn. Goblins from the Makindi trenches of Ondu make surprisingly skilled climbing guides due to their habit of scaling the cliffs to drop onto unsuspecting foes. I sound like a goblin. Cascade Seer for 4 mana. It's a 3/3 Merfolk wizard. When Cascade Seer enters the battlefield, scry X, where X is the number of creatures in your party. Your party consists of up to 1 of each cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. Turn Timber Ascetic for 5 mana. It's a 5/4 giant cleric with, whenever Turn Timber Ascetic enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Ooh, we're getting to the rare. Again, if you like what you see, please like the video and subscribe. This is gonna end pretty abruptly once we reveal this rare. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. I'd be happy to oblige. We have our land. It's a single rare pack. Looks like it's colorless. Myriad Construct for 4 mana. It's a 4/4 artifact creature construct with kicker 3. If Myriad Construct was kicked, it enters the battlefield with a +1 counter on it for each non-basic land in your opponent's control. What's up, Nicoletti? How you doing? You play Commander? When Myriad Construct becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it and create a number of 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens equal to its power. This is Zendikar. These are magic cards. And I opened 3 packs today. I opened Zendikar Rising and Avatar The Last Airbender. These are the packs we opened. Do you play Magic? You've never heard of Magic the Gathering? Well, I'll try to give a brief description. I'll try my best. This is a card called Mana. You can play 1 card per turn, and a person's opening hand, you start with 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you can start with 7 cards. You can play 1 land per turn. And to cast spells, you have to tap your mana to consume its energy, and then on the top right corner of the cards, well, I'll just put it in this camera. On the top right corner of the cards, it has the spell's mana value. So that's how much it costs to cast the spell. So I would need to tap 1 of any color and 1 white mana. So I don't have on me right now a white mana or a blue spell. Let me see. That's a land. There we go. So if I wanted to cast this spell here, it costs 2 mana. I would need to tap 1 of any color. So I'll tap this land. And then I need to tap 1 blue. So I'll tap this land to consume its resources, and then I get to play this spell. And then when this spell enters the battlefield, I get to follow the rules on the card. It's a creature, so it can attack and defend. And the format that we play, we start off with 40 life, and the object of the game is to get your opponent to 0 life. So that's pretty much almost magic. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel and join us every night as we open magic products. Yeah, we're getting better at the streaming stuff. Ooh. Upgrades coming soon. Looking at a new computer, so hopefully this gets a little bit more streamlined. But peace. Thanks for swinging by. You too, man. Later.